This feels damn good. We're coming off another fantastic week. In fact, we won double digits profits last week. Let's recap it and kick off another week. Hey there, everybody. Welcome back into another episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. How are you guys doing? So thankful you guys can kick off your Monday morning and a new week with me here. Hope you guys aren't struggling. The Monday after daylight savings always seems like it's a little tough to get up out of bed and get going because it's dark and what have you. But got to get going, folks. It's Monday. Let's do it. Let's do it. Daylight savings may be having you feeling down, but not here around Winning Bets. We continue helping you guys put money in your pocket. A fantastic week. We're coming off of so much good bets in soccer and NASCAR and basketball. Let's go ahead and recap those good wins and talk about some of those bad losses as well. As you guys can see right there, we went 25-15 and plus 13.42 units. Outstanding right there. Now on the year, we got some wins, we got some losses, and plus 28.26 units. That's what I'm talking about, guys. We're doing so damn good. Double digits. Now we're almost 30 units good on the season. Woo, doing fantastic work. Let's talk about some of those good wins and those bad losses again. What about noticeable wins? Liverpool and Inter. You guys remember we took two bets in that Champions League game midweek. We took over on their corners and under on shots on target. Shots on target was a nice easy cash, but that corners, boy, was that super dramatic. We needed three like in the last 5 minutes of that game. Boy, did all three of those suckers come, with the last one coming in injury time. I think like the 93rd minute, just a super dramatic cash right there. We also did good that same day in Champions League with Bayern versus Salzburg. That was one where he hit like a same game parlay with, the both teams were scoring over 2.5. Just absolutely fantastic work there in Bayern versus Salzburg. How about the Wolves? Yeah, the Wolves in the Premier League, they did us fantastic. You guys remember on Thursday, give you a good plus money bet with them, taking their team total. They cashed their team total very easily in beating Watford. And then this weekend when they played Everton, we got a very nice plus 250 cash. I know we only put a half a unit on it, but we still won over a unit on Wolves being able to keep a clean sheet. But then we got another win in that game. We took Wolves on the double chance. So Wolves won 3-0 last week on those Wolves. Very, very nice, right? On Saturday, we also dipped our toes in the MLS. We never really do that. And here's my thinking on this one, on what happened there. If you're following me on Twitter and you're like, what? He gave us an MLS bet. We took Costa and Chicharito both to be an anytime goal scorer. And I was just starting to do my research on Saturday. My kids had gone to bed, and I was starting to look at NBA. And you guys know how I've been feeling about NBA. And then Matt sent out the tweet. You guys know Matt. He's on Between the Posts with me. He sent out a tweet being like, yo, there's this MLS game. I'm riding these two guys to get a goal. All right, shit. No more research from me. I'm just going to go ahead and ride Matt. Bang, bang. Both of those guys found the back of the net, so outstanding cash right there. And then Sunday in NASCAR finally had a nice bounce back. We all remember we started off the season 4-0 at the Daytona 500, stumbled there the last 2 weeks, got right back into our winning ways on NASCAR. So Tyler Reddick was a winner. Joey Logano was a winner for us right there. Eric Almirola was our also winner right there. So three great NASCAR cashes. Bubba Wallace was the only one that tripped us up, but still just fantastic. Felt really good to enjoy that race, but more importantly, felt good to be profitable at the end of that race. So fantastic work right there. Some of our bad losses from last week: Sporting versus City. They did nothing in that Champions League game. Game ended 0-0, so it's tough to cash any bets in that. Bilbao versus Levante over their cards. Get 3 cards in the first half and then nothing the rest of the way. Never seen a game play out like that where you get cards in the first half and nothing in the second half. That was unreal. Nets versus Hornets. We took that under. Was looking good. Even the first quarter, or even in the fourth quarter, DraftKings still had the over-under at a number that was lower than what we were taking, so still looking good, and they just kept scoring and scoring and scoring, so crashed that under right there. And then 1 and 2 last week with the Hockey Squirrel. We definitely look forward to getting them back this week and going ahead and rebounding. And if you're curious, the Hockey Squirrel is 15-11 lifetime here on Winning Bet, so certainly made you guys some money, so that's always great, making you guys money. And it's tough doing what he's doing, right? He gives us, let's say on a given night he has 5 bets. He's giving us 1. So if you're a little down on the Hockey Squirrel, again, he's 15-11. He's made you some money. Don't be too down on him because he's been profitable most times than not. I mean, if you follow him on Twitter, you see his little recaps that he does from time to time. He's putting money in people's pocket. It's just hard. He's giving out 1 pick, folks, and there's going to be days where that 1 pick is going to lose, let's say, 5 days in a row. But that doesn't mean he's not profitable 5 days in a row. He's still on his entire card, the NHL card. He's doing really good. So just unfortunate. He had a little bit of a bad week here on Winning Bets, but look forward to getting him back in here this week and giving us some winning bets. All right, so again, we went 25-15 and plus 13.42 units. Guys, mash that like button. So many wins last week in soccer, a couple in NBA, and then a good day in NASCAR. Hit that like button and let me know you were part of last week's profits. Over 13 units. Fantastic, and almost 30 units to the good so far in 2022. Let's keep our head down. Let's keep grinding and keep putting money in your pocket. And also, you guys remember on BetUS, we did an arbitrage bet. It helped us put the free money in our pocket. We also made a free $17 bet because there was a hole-in-one on the 17th hole of this weekend's tournament. So whenever the tournament concludes, we haven't gotten that $17 bet yet. I'm assuming they're waiting because the Players' Championship hasn't concluded due to weather over the weekend. I'm assuming once the Players' Championship concludes, we'll go ahead and get that free $17 bet in BetMGM that we earned. So fantastic. Putting over 13 units in our pocket, having good arbitrage, free rolls throughout the entire week, which always adds to the excitement and fun, and then scoring a free $17 bet. Love it. Absolutely great. Fantastic work. Guys, remember and mentioned last week we were going to do a free giveaway for March Madness. I'm going to go ahead and link a video at the end of this one that have all the information for the free giveaway in March Madness. So if you're a college basketball fan, or if you're not a college basketball fan, but you just want to take my money, watch that video and get in the March Madness contest. All right, let's just go right to today's action. There's two soccer games that I'm interested in. One's in the Premier League. Got Crystal Palace going against Manchester City. Tweeted this bet out last night. I'm taking Manchester City on the money line plus over 2.5 goals in that game at minus 105 is what I tweeted it out last night. You can actually now get that bet at even money at DraftKings, so it's gotten a little bit better for you. This one could possibly be a sweat. Now, Crystal Palace won the reverse fixture 2-0. That was a game in which I remember watching that game. Palace got an early goal, like in the first 3 or 4 minutes, very early goal. But then City got a red card at the end of the first half. Laporte grabbed the player right around half field line and prevented Palace from getting a breakaway. Had to make that foul. It was a very good tactical foul. Just absolutely had to do it. Well, got a red card and City struggled the rest of the half, and then Palace gets a late goal that makes it 2-0 instead of 1-0. So, you know, Palace obviously got a new manager, so maybe it took City a little bit, maybe they struggled obviously adapting to that right there. So that's a little bit of a concern in terms of the first game. The second game, I'm not too concerned about it. And today in the reverse fixture was Guardiola. Usually doesn't get done 2 times in a row by the same team or the same manager. He'll watch the tape, he'll figure out what you did good in terms of stifling his team and, giving them a hard afternoon. But I expect City to be significantly better, obviously, in that first leg. And if I recall, even in that first leg, that was the game that, in his press conference, Guardiola, called out the fans on basically, being crappy fans and not great supporters and not creating a great atmosphere. I think it was even that game, which was the press conference. But even if I'm not mistaken, I thought it was that game. Even if I'm not, City was just off, and I don't expect them to be off. Look, Liverpool won over the weekend, so the title race is still very much close and very much still active. So City needs to win. They got to keep on going if they want to Premier League champions. They have a chance to obviously cover this over 2.5 goals all on their own, or maybe even Palace contributes. I think more likely this game ends up being 2-1 and Palace contributes, or maybe 3-1. It feels like a 2-1, 3-1 kind of game. So let's hope it's a 2-1 game. Let's hope it's a 3-1 game, and we'll go ahead and get our cash, and Palace can maybe contribute to this a little bit. Palace contribute maybe just a little bit of that over 2.5. So I like Manchester City to win today, and I like over 2.5 goals in that game. So we'll go ahead and bet that at minus 105. The other soccer games in Serie odds, Lazio against Venezia. Look, I like Lazio team total over 2.5 goals at plus 132 over at FanDuel. We got 7th place Lazio against 18th place Venezia. Venezia's conceded 23 goals so far in the season in 13 road games. Lazio scored 32 goals in 13 home games. Lazio in the reverse fixture got 3 goals on the road. No other recent head-to-head is really relevant because you got to go all the way back to 2002, so we only have the one head-to-head. And again, they got 3 goals on the road. Lazio has no injury concerns going into this game, so yeah, give me Lazio. They need to keep winning. They need to keep collecting 3 points so they can stay in that Europa League and maybe even Champions League race there in Serie. I love everything about this. They're getting one of the bottom feeders in the team. We know how Lazio likes to score. You know how Lazio likes to score at home, so give me that Lazio team total over 2.5 goals at plus 132. All right, let's go ahead now and turn the discussion to NBA, and I've got 2 NBA bets for you guys. You remember on Friday night, I gave you guys a teaser. Some point in the afternoon on Friday, I tweeted out a teaser. We got that teaser to cash. Did the same thing yesterday on TikTok. Took another teaser, part of my streaking to $85,000 challenge. I gave those guys a teaser parlay, and they went ahead and cashed last night. So I'm going back to the well on teasers. There are 4 games that I liked. I could have bet these individually. That's how much of a discrepancy there was, but getting burned on the NBA, tired of the BS that the NBA is. So coming off 2 successful teaser wins, I figured I'll go ahead and do 2 teasers, say on 3 games. That you could bet these things individually if you wanted, but to me, it's a teaser. I'm going to go ahead and do the first one. Clippers, Cavs over 200.5 points. Parlay that with Nuggets, 76ers over 209.5 points, and got that at -127 over at BetRivers. I've got the Clippers Cavs game at 220, and I've got the Nuggets 76ers games at 228. So plenty of room here to go ahead and cash these over. And again, you could even play the real numbers if you want, but give me the teaser. What's going to be my other teaser? Hornets Thunders over 219.5 points. Wizards Warriors over 214.5 points. I've got Hornets Thunder at 237, and I've got Warriors Wizards at 232. So another, just plenty of breathing room here to cash 2 overs in that game, 2 overs in the other one. Just easy work here. So that's what we'll do right there in the NBA tonight. All right, guys, 4 bets to go ahead and kick off your Monday. We've got the 2 in soccer, and we've got the 2 teasers tonight in basketball. Look forward to cashing these 4 bets with you, talking about them tomorrow, and kicking off another day here of winning bets. Go enjoy your Monday, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Thanks for watching till the end. I'm Jason Mattis. Any love you can show by giving me a like, a subscription, or a comment, or even just share this video is very much appreciated. And don't forget to turn on your notifications to increase your chances of locking in the same odds as I talked about today. And check out my other great videos in these corners.